What's up, guys? In this video I wanted to take a few minutes to take a closer look at a gun that is not new to my channel, and that is my Taurus PT 1911. For those of you guys who have been a follower of my channel for a while, you know that I've had this gun for a while. You've seen it in other videos and things like that, and what I wanted to do in this video is just to bring it out and give you guys a good close-up look at this gun. Perhaps you are someone that is considering this firearm for your next purchase, or someone who just loves 1911s in general. Let me know down in the comments below. So we're just going to take a close look at some of the features that come with this gun and basically what you would get. This gun comes pretty much like you see it. I bought this gun used from a local gun store, and it had not been fired much. It was very obvious when I got this gun home and broke it apart that I could see on the frame as well as the slide that there was just not a lot of wear. Okay, it's a gun that someone probably bought, did not shoot a lot, and then traded it in on something else. However, since that time, you will notice that there is just a little bit of holster wear on the front of it, because this gun is one that I have carried a few times around my property, as well as, you know, even out to town a time or two. But it is a very heavy gun. It is a 1911, and there's a lot of folks that will not carry a 1911 simply because of the weight. Depending on how I'm dressed or things like that, I may consider carrying one, but it is a personal choice. But a 1911 is a firearm that is a classic. It is a classic design. There are, of course, a lot of modern variations of this gun, of the original design. And of course, the one made by Taurus, which is what we have here, is one that, in my opinion, is a very good budget 1911. Of course, you can see the wear marks that I showed you there, and it's because, as I'd mentioned, this firearm has been on me in this holster. Of course, this is a 1791 gun leather holster. Big fan of this company. They make some great holsters. I will link them down in the description for those of you all who are looking for a good quality leather holster. But the features that come on this gun, of course, the sights are nothing to write home about. Okay, standard, you know, dot sights. This particular gun, you can see how the rear sight looks. You can see the dot in the front sight. They work, but they're not the best sights. But being the fact that they are dovetailed in, you can replace them. This particular firearm comes with an ambi safety. As you can see here, both sides. It also has checkering on the front strap, and that's something that you don't see in a lot of the budget 1911s. But this is one of the models that you do see that. You know, most of the time, even on some more expensive guns, like on my Kimbers and things like that, several of them do not have checkering on the front strap. And there again, they are a much more expensive firearm than what this Taurus is. So that is one of the features that you will get on some of the more budget-friendly guns. Now, depending on the particular gun you get, there are some of these guns, the triggers on them are heavier than others. There is some inconsistency in the trigger weight on some of the Taurus 1911s. Not real sure why. I'm sure it goes back to a quality control issue. But this one in particular, just so you know, we are unloaded. You know, this one I don't have much issue with. I think that it is, of course, it's not the best trigger for a 1911, but it does work. You can see there's just very little take up. You get to that wall, and it's just right there, and you press, and of course it falls. Okay. And of course the reset on this trigger is approximately right there. I mean, it's very close. And the 1911 trigger is one of the things that makes the 1911 so popular. It is not a rotating trigger. It is one that basically it is a straight back press. Okay, it's just very simple. Very simple, very nice. And of course, this one, I want to say it probably breaks at a little over 5 pounds. I know there are other folks out there that theirs breaks a little heavier than what this one does. In fact, I have seen some myself from this manufacturer, from Taurus, that are slightly heavier on that trigger press than what mine is. So that is something there that you can get some inconsistencies on. Of course, this particular firearm is a Series 80. Now, for those of you all that know, that means you have the additional safety features down in there. You can see the plunger right there on the slide. So that is one of the additional safeties that is on this gun. However, I have had my hands on some Series 70 firearms that the trigger does not feel as good as what this Series 80 trigger does. So, there again, guys, it really depends on the manufacturer. It depends on the amount of work that they put into their firearm as far as whether the Series 70 or Series 80 trigger is going to be better. I own both. I have shot both many occasions. So it really depends on the gun manufacturer. These grips that come on this gun, they're just a plastic grip. However, there are tons of different grips out there on the market, aftermarket grips, all kinds of aftermarket stuff from 1911s that you can get out there. I recently had Lock Grip send me various grips for this, for the 1911s. I have not changed any on this particular firearm, but I may. I think that this gun would look nice with a different set of grips, so I may change that sometime in the future. Now, with another feature about this is the safety, the grip safety on this. This does have the memory bump, as you can see here, and of course there are a lot of more expensive firearms, 1911s, that do not have that memory bump on that grip, and that way it's just one of those things, one of the small details that even though this is a budget firearm, you do get a lot of value for what you get. With the ambi safety, the checkering on the front strap, that sort of thing. You also get slide serrations on the front of the firearm. So, a lot of folks out there that want to criticize budget 1911s, but there again, guys, you do get a lot of value depending on what you get, on which manufacturer you go with, and that sort of thing. You can get a lot of value for your money if you just shop around and, find exactly what you want. But guys, this is just a quick video that I wanted to do. I just wanted to bring this gun up, bring it here close to the camera, actually show you this gun up close. That way some of you guys out there can see some of the features on this particular firearm. And if you guys were looking at a 1911, don't look down on the budget firearms that are out there. You say you don't want to spend $2,000 or $3,000 on a 1911. You can get a good firearm at a very reasonable price. But guys, this is just a quick video that I wanted to do. Let me know your thoughts on the Taurus PT 1911 down in the comments below. Have you had any experience with one? What has that experience been? Has it been good or bad? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. That really helps. Ring that notification bell. Check out all the links down in the description. I will put some links to some of the 1791 gun leather holsters. I love these things. Very much worth the money. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel, and we'll see you next time.